I have a lot of flat pens, so my damage to, like, the squishy targets is insane. Yeah. My damage is a little bit good against the squishy targets at this point. Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary of the Unranked Challenger with only viewer picks. We're playing some Aurora mid lane versus a Fizz today. We both have Ignite, which is pretty aggressive. Fizz will definitely probably try to all-in me around level 3 or so. Aurora is a low-range character, but that doesn't land from that distance? Dang, that really depresses me. But, oh well. Nice juke by him, I guess. I was purposely waiting to try to bait him, but I guess it's just not very smart. The way that I threw my ability. Aurora is about her 3-hit passive and doing short trades that will proc max percent damage and also give you healing over time. So the healing comes from your 3-hit passive. It puts a spirit onto you, and when you have the spirit, you have 4 seconds of healing. They stack up to 4 times, but it's kind of difficult to keep them because they'll just go away if you don't get more spirits. But as the game continues, it becomes quite powerful for if you ever do like extended fights, because the healing is not that bad on it. We're CSing pretty okay. We have him underneath his turret. I'll just press my Q. Dang, I really got a tower shot onto me there. That's so freaking bad, actually. I probably just die to his next combo, right? I mean, unless I, like, somehow juke it, but I think that one tower shot might have just ruined the laning phase badly. I leveled up from that. That's very lucky. I had a feeling he was going to do, like, an all-in, but I didn't know if I would actually survive, because he has to go so deep underneath turret to get me, because he just recently uses E, so we're very fortunate to have survived that. The only reason why this was even difficult is because I almost got myself killed from the turret. If I never got hit by turret, we're honestly chilling. I'm just going to leave. Our CS per minute is looking freaking amazing versus Fizz, which is awesome. Where it's going to be building, probably a Ludens first. What Ludens will give us is a nice damage burst and a little bit of CDR. In fact, one-shot Aurora is what the comment said. Aurora kind of already builds one-shotty. She likes really high P, high magic pen. That's kind of how it works. Also, I guess Fizz is just going to get free 2 kills and also double buffs because Pantheon can't control himself after we get a killed mid lane, so very classic. So there goes my advantage. Oh well, I guess. Fizz definitely wants to jump on me. I'm just gonna harass him a little bit here. I want to keep this frozen no matter what, because the more frozen it is, the better it is for us to, like, stop him from getting an advantage on us. The wave is, like, somewhat crashed. Looks like he's going even further back, which is awesome. I'm just gonna hold this wave like this, and then I'm just gonna base myself. I think that I might be able to run back fast enough to still get most of it, because otherwise I'm staying in lane half HP when Fizz is about to reach 6, and then he'll just all in me because half HP is super dangerous against a champion like his, and he would just kill me instantly. But anyways, back onto Aurora. We have the 3-hit passive. Your Q is 2 parts. You throw out at a projectile. If it lands on stuff, you can recast it. And when you recast it, it will deal damage again, and it does more damage the lower the target is. So it has 2 hits, meaning that you only have to land one other thing to land your 3 hit, which is, of course, very convenient. My E is a blast that shoots me backwards to, like, get a nice little, like, distance between people. And my W is just camouflage, or I guess stealth, I should say. It's not camouflage. People can't see me, and I get bonus movement speed. Wait, did he just... No, okay. I was about to say, did he just, like, make it so my ability just did not hit him? Because he E'd at the same time that I used my second part of my Q, but it hit him, so... I was wrong. My ultimate creates this big arena, and when the arena is made, I can leave through it. By going to the edge, and it will pop out on the opposite side of the arena of the circle. It also slows everybody inside. Aurora is quite simple inside of team fights, and sometimes you can kind of 1v9. All you do is that you W from far away so they can't see you, you ulti to initiate, and then just burn everything, and hopefully get everybody super chunked for your teammates to follow you up. Her initiation is very strong. And then if people die, your W can reset. Damn, I just took so much freaking damage there, but that's because I'm just stupid, so... Oh, wow, and that's gonna get taken from me, so I guess I can't even go for that either. Pantheon pinged that he was gonna walk over, but honestly, I'm not so sure that I can help here. I did the stealth because I was hoping he would walk a little bit further up, because if he does, then I can have a chance of maybe catching him. Using your stealth to get close so you can land QE combos is one of the most important things for, like, finding good picks. Nice little kill. Damn, and that guy tried flashing away and died. That really sucks for him. If Fizz burns his E, I might try to all-in him. He did. Yeah, he's just running away, sadly, and he went a certain path that I definitely can't follow up. If he went back towards his turret, I probably could have attempted something, but he went a different way. Oh, there is a Fizz going topside. I'm going to rotate up because, I mean, if he does go far, I think that we can still kill him. But if Kled's not going to check that brush, then I'm not walking up. Like, the whole entire reason was to guarantee that somebody was in there, otherwise I'm going to waste my time. Because if Fizz didn't stay in that brush and he based, then I go up there, and then I can't shove mid as quickly when I could pressure it. I got my auto attack off, so electrocute proc, 3-hit passive, big damage. Damn, I really missed that. I mean, at least I was able to sidestep his ultimate, though. Your W movement speed does kind of last a long time, so you're able to juke quite well with it. Fizz has no Shark. He did use it, so if he was to go bot side to try to kill him, I feel like it... Okay, never mind, he's back mid lane. I'm gonna save my E, because I feel like it would be a good thing to try to use my E to damage him rather than shove. I mean, this lane state is looking really, really good right now. Unable to land my ability, but it's chill. I mean, our CS lead is literally just increasing every single time that I shove because he can't get all the minions every time because he always takes a little bit of damage. I'm here if they wanted to fight. So that guy just gets one-tapped. We just burn everything onto him. If I use my ultimate to slow... I was trying to make it so Pantheon can just walk up to get him, but instead he just flashed in. I'm not exactly sure why. He didn't really need to do that. I probably can't get Fizz here. He's too fast. We have our item in base, which is going to be really strong when I finish it, because when I come back, Aurora's damage is not bad with AP ratios. A little bit of poke damage. This guy's just dead. My Alistar came in to assist me, which made it so much easier to fight. If you're wondering why Fizz didn't use his Shark, it's because he probably just would never be able to deal enough damage. I was still pretty strong HP-wise, and if he burned everything to try to kill me, it still wouldn't be enough. So I think he was trying to disengage because he realized that there's no way that he can kill from that HP. That's the way I see it, at least. I don't feel like I can catch that guy. Gosh, dude, this is like me playing jungle when I normally hold on to this much money. This is crazy how much I have. Maybe I just go Storm Surge first. I'm honestly down to do that, and then we just sit in base for this Dark Seal. And now I have mana regen, and we can look for the one-taps. So on just repeat, we just W forward QE. If it sticks, that's perfect. The reason why you don't do EQ is because you can't Q while Eing, but you can press like QE very quickly, and it feels pretty nice because it somewhat hides your Q. Even though the person should just automatically not want to get hit by it in the first place, though. So that person dies. I don't know if I can catch Fizz here or not, but... because there's also the Trundle, who apparently just one-shot my Pantheon, too. Dang, I'm gonna get one tap. I can't even press my buttons. That one stun was too much. I don't think that there should be a scenario where Pantheon dies the way that he did, but I can't really solve that issue with however he did die. We're gonna go Ludens because that's probably the more damage-heavy one. Malignance is nice on Aurora to make it so your ultimate is up more frequently, but... yeah. If I hard sidestep the Taric stun, maybe I could have still used my W. I was waiting for that 1 second in hopes of being able to get it fast enough so I could escape. It just was not up fast enough. Still pretty chill, though. I mean, level 11 Spike is also pretty good for Aurora. I just pop my ultimate. It's a big AoE that does 400 damage to everybody. The AP ratio on it is 70%, which is okay. We got his Shark out. As you saw, you could even see the ticks of HP when I'm able to get multiple spirits. I think I had 2 spirits there, which will heal me for 17 each, so that's 34 per second. You can just barely see my health just ticking up. Now, when Fizz comes back, he doesn't have his ultimate for a bit, but I am low enough that I am not sure if he could just kill me without it. With Ignite? Wait, my Q doesn't work. I just tried using Q when he hopped. Wait, no, never mind. It did come back. Okay, when I use it, it doesn't immediately pop. That's what happened. This guy is kind of chunked. I'll try to stop him from rotating because my teammates might get caught here. Okay, that guy just used his ultimate to run away. Fizz just dies. I get somebody's flash. I guess I griefed a little bit hard. I thought that I would be able to survive that, dude. They knew all along. It looked like Trundle was trying to go for Gromp, so I was trying to pick him on Gromp. I was hoping that there was no vision control. And also we'll buy Sweeper now. Since we have Sweeper in the future, we can, like, make sure that there's no, you know, no vision. I thought it was an attempt that could have been a little bit better than that. If he was on Gromp and they didn't know, I think it would have worked and I would have survived, because re-getting my stealth mechanic, sometimes you can outplay people really hard since it resets on a takedown. We did not kill that minion there. My team wants to fight the Rift Herald, but it's going to take me forever to get there. We might just be on cleanup duty here. And even then, this seems like not the best. Aw, I wish that I could catch him, but I probably can't. Not from this distance. Even if you recast your Q, it does an animation as if it went off, but it didn't. So, it looks kind of jank, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I hit anybody. Until my ultimate is back up, I honestly think my team should, like, chill on the fights. But hey, I mean, if they are able to kill that guy without me being there, then well played. No, they did not succeed. Pantheon is just dead. Nice try, though. They honestly are quite chunked, but there's nobody in this brush. Oh, there's a TP going on. It's behind me. I got one. That gives me a reset of my W, so I might as well just use it. I got another one. Damn, dude, I can't believe that I couldn't get to her. I wanted my pentakill. If I could use Q there, that guy dies too. I'm kind of sad. I never thought in any world that me using my Aurora ultimate, plus also W movement speed, and like all of those things combined, she could get that much distance. I really thought that she would be way closer. But it's okay. I saw the penta in my eyes, but I wasn't able to catch back up to her, was I? Good showcase of how Aurora, though, if they ever don't see you and you can use your abilities to, like, reset, it feels so nice to play. Being able to chase them down and stuff. And that was without my ultimate. If I had my ultimate, it would be even better. This Pantheon is literally trying to lose the game, dude. It is crazy. Non-stop, he just does, like, the worst possible plays. It's so annoying. I should probably go farm bot side, but I'm hoping that I don't get dove. Got electrocute proc onto her, even though it's not like that crazy. Look at the sustain though, 21 per second there. Oh my goodness. What we just did to that Camille is a little disgusting. That was gross. Oh my goodness. That was very lucky that she didn't ulti me when I ultied, because my animation takes forever. If she was able to use it successfully, I probably could have gotten outplayed, maybe. Aurora's kind of popping off top side. That's good. Aw, dang. But not in the end. At least I was able to kill their bot lane, so maybe I can continue pushing and stuff. Trying to take this a little. We saw Camille use her TP, so she shouldn't have it back up. And then we just walk away. One thing that is kind of lame about Aurora that I wish he had, similar to Lilia, is that your W movement speed never gets better with AP. It has no scalings. We're just going to chunk her down to half. She face checked me. I kind of want to go buy. I have a lot of gold to spend, but it's only on components, though, sadly. I wish it was like a full item. I'm going to sell my Dorans to just buy a Needless here for even more AP. Our percentage damage is at 10%. So if we land 3 hits, 10%, it's not really that crazy. It's not like 40% like Gwen. Like, Gwen is one of those champions that is just so disgusting. But it's still decent. And we heal for 23 per spirit that we have out. But you only can have out, like, 4, if you don't know. There's a max. Bro, stop shoving. This is actually so bad that we have no TP, bro. That didn't hit her. Darn. My Q missed, so I didn't get the 3 hit. Otherwise, of course, it would have done way more damage. It looks like Kled might just be dead. Boom! See you later. I'm just gonna kill that guy with Ignite. So I landed a QE hit, and then she jumped away, and I just used my ultimate. All of those combos together is just crazy. I recommend Q into E and then ulti, because your ultimate is kind of big. If I do ultimate and then QE, you have to do the animation of the ultimate, and then landing the Q could be more difficult because people are, understand that getting hit by like the combo of the QE is like really bad. So I think that in a lot of scenarios, you should use your ultimate, unless you're initiating, you should use your other abilities first. Not bad, though. We are quite fed. Dragon's up in 50. The next item is for sure Death Cap. I mean, they don't really have that much magic resist on their team. I have 48 magic pen, so I deal true damage to a lot of them at this point. Am I seen? Was I seen? No. Yeah, no! Come back here! How could you? Yeah, another successful fight. So your Q has like a tiny animation, so doing QE, like the reason why I didn't do that on Carrick is because by the time that my Q goes off, I think my E would have not landed and he wouldn't get slowed. So I just did E straight up to slow him and then try to like chase him down instead. But another fight where we got to showcase like how ridiculous it is. Also, I keep on walking forwards when using my ultimate rather than backstepping into the teleportation edge. So I think that I should be doing that instead of how I'm playing it. Maybe a mistake on my end. I try. I still hit him with the Q on the back hit. I'm almost... Oh no, I am level 16. Just kidding. I was about to say I'm level 16 soon, and then I can look for, like, the engage plays for my teammates. But I take it back. We don't need to do that. I'm just gonna continue waiting for Death Cap. I mean, Medjai's could be totally purchased here, but it's gonna take so freaking long to finish Death Cap. I never finish Death Cap any game because I always spend money on other stuff, and... We just deal a little bit of poke damage to her. I missed my Q, so that's why I didn't initiate. I think I could initiate with my ultimate, and I'm maybe holding on to it too much, though. I might be fed enough that it doesn't matter anymore to just burn it, because slowing them so I could hit them easier is probably beneficial. My team's going to get engaged on because I was topside and they knew. So this should be a lot of deaths here. It'd be good if we could maybe turn it around, though. Still seems pretty challenging to do. Oh? I am definitely gone. Good thing I didn't buy that Medjai's. I couldn't re-stealth either. Pantheon is unfortunately not understanding how it works is... Yeah, just wait like 20 seconds and I'm there. So the thing is that they rotated from here. They were at our blue and took 30 seconds to get to you guys. So you can prob just walk to drag. This is like totally... If this was like the highest elo gameplay, that would actually be what would happen. Like, there's no reason that in any case, people here are hard engaging my team here. That distance is unfathomably long. Like, they need to go so freaking far to initiate on my teammates, so Pantheon's just completely wrong, but I mean, he's been throwing a lot of the game, so it makes sense that he can't even realize that there are better ways of playing the game. Oh yeah, you need your item too. This freaking sucks. We both need money. This is fine though. I mean, I have a full death cap now. This has to be good for me to buy now. And we just play for the stuff. For the neutrals at this point. That's all we need to do. We're up to 16% max HP damage. My ultimate hits for 800. I do have no defensive though, which is the scariest part. No defensive... So when I get jumped on, I die very, very, very quickly. My only defensive tool is keeping myself alive through my stealth mechanic, really. We don't know where the enemy team is, so it's very scary walking into stuff. We're just waiting to see what will happen. Damn, everything's been swept. I mean, that's good. We are completely ignoring midwave, though, for some reason. Which is a choice. Honestly, I think that we should just... Okay, we have the Fizz 1 HP, but... I'm gonna get one tap by him anyways. I had a feeling that that was just gonna be bad in the first place. Maybe Aurora can clean it up. The reason why I thought it was gonna be bad is because I don't like how we're initiating onto, like... Tristana jumps away, Tarek's gonna pop ultimate, and then Fizz has Zhonya's and E to negate the Kled. And also, Yunara was pushing bot. So the instant engage just doesn't make much sense. But, I mean, at least I got some damage off before dying. We're probably just gonna go with Zhonya's next so I can, like, burn everything and not instantly pop. Otherwise, Banshee's is also probably pretty decent. If you can... Aurora can be played very similar to Kennen, with flank opportunities. Rather than brute force forwards. Brute force forwards can work because fortunately you have that stealth mechanic, so sometimes you can literally W at them and just initiate, but when it's as obvious as like Kled is popping his ultimate, which literally causes everybody to know what's going on, then they're gonna know. They're gonna know. Damn, this takes absolutely forever to do. Maybe I should not even do it and just let Pantheon do it. This is crazy how slow it is. Kled's top. They have pretty good control. So we're just trying to clear some of it. We saw Camille top for a second, so obviously that's like our moment to see if we could initiate. Looks like Tarek's just killing himself because he ran straight into us, which is awesome. Yeah, mid-wave is bad, but we still might be able to, Dude, I really missed all of that, and Tristana really stole it as well. How did Tristana steal it of all people? And where did Camille even go? Oh, topside. Camilleing. See you later. Because I missed my ability, that's really bad. I just ignited to try to hit her instantaneously rather than let my auto attack get to her because we need to try to stop her from basing so we have an advantage for the next, like, minute or so. We'll just build this next. We'll also buy a blue pot because you never know. This could be the final team fight. Dubstep Ignite got you. Yeah, I mean... no travel time on the Ignite. Spontaneously just combust. I don't really know how strong Aurora's damage is at this point to, like, one-shot Tristana. My team is playing hardcore bot lane, but, like, for what? I feel like ignoring mid lane is not good. Camille's gonna be up very soon. And then they're just gonna try to 5v5. I mean, they still have Baron. If we lose the 5v5, they just push mid and we just lose the game. The game's just done. The reason why I'm not sticking with my team is because I'd rather look for a flank play after they initiate. Looks like nothing's gonna happen though, so I'm just gonna leave. We should have like done Scuttle Crab or something. Honestly, I was about to say, maybe they're like sitting inside that brush, so I got scared for a second. There's Fizz. I would say Arcadia is pretty meaningless at this point. A lot of people are strong enough that they're somewhat equal with like how much strength they have. Looks like Camille was probably caught, which is awesome. I'm just waiting to see if they try to counter-engage, and if they don't... Oh, wow. This Camille is actually going to be able to rotate that way. I did hit her. Nice, she died. I was about to say, like, wait, why did my E deal 0 damage there? I'm going to try to stop him from shoving, because I'm worried that Trundle with Baron can try to go for our inhib, and that would be, like, bad. Yep. I don't even know how easy he's going to be able to kill this guy, because... The thing is that his champion is quite tanky, and when he pops his ultimate, it's going to be even more insane. I think he might have just based already. Wow, he's 1 HP. I mean, the thing is that Kled will just kill him, so it's chill. And now we can just Baron after that. I have a lot of flat pens, so my damage to, like, the squishy targets is insane. Yeah. My damage is a little bit good against the squishy targets at this point. It's somewhat strong, I guess. We should probably wait for everybody to arrive. But we can, like, start it, and if they did initiate, we would just back away. So it's fine. Darn, her E away, honestly, just completely ruined my play. I think Yonara will just finish the Elder, so it's chill. Tristana couldn't run away either. Nice, guys. The game's probably doomed, isn't... Or, I mean, not doomed. Doomed for them. That's what I was trying to say. It's over. There should be no way for them to stop this shove. They could try to get the wave, I guess. We only have 1 minion. I have Zanya, so thankfully this guy's just, like, griefing. Not griefing, but he tried his best. If I didn't have Zanya's there, I probably would have died. And that's Aurora. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the commentary of me playing Aurora. And I will see you guys in the next one. Got 20 kills this game. 40-minute long game. I'm going to honor everybody even though I don't like this Pantheon because he was annoying inside a chat. So yeah. Thanks for watching again. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time. Peace out. Have a great day. Bye. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the next commentary of the Unranked Challenger with only viewer picks. We were playing some Singed mid today. They said to play Singed and go Rocktbelt. They didn't say anything after that, so I guess I can just go whatever I want after that. But the Rocktbelt will be my first item for our fling. This matchup's going to be probably pretty crappy. Victor is an Airy user, meaning that he can proc it, like, pretty consistently, but at least Singe did get that most recent change where, like, my, Q can maybe secure some of the minions, because the most recent thing that they did to him was make it so when any minion dies with your poison on it, it will give you the last hit. Actually, I don't know about turret, but I'm pretty sure the minions will give it to you no matter what. Of course, I'm going to try to keep some of my health here. I'm not going to just, like, constantly go forward. We do have TP, because I have Spellbook. Let's see if this gives me the CS when it dies. It does not. Well, now we know for that part of it, at least. Hey, I got all those, though. Not bad. Singed is a pretty goofy character because all he's about is you put this poison down, and when people walk into it, it does a lot of damage, and you have people chase you, and the whole entire kit is about trying to get people to chase you. I do have a fling ability that I can sometimes use to, like, bring people underneath turret. I'll just grab that. I might just want to, honestly, just, like, sacrifice some of my HP to, like, I guess, shove eventually. But I think I want level 2 Q to make it so I can push a lot faster, though. Okay, so I feel like I should be okay here, right? What I'm trying to do is just pressure him where he feels uncomfortable in the matchup, because I know that, as you can see, I just put down my poison and just walked in and got the whole wave. And then I just back away. And I'm completely fine. A lot of mages during the early game just don't have any consistent damage whatsoever. I didn't mean to build this, I meant to build AP. We'll just TP back mid lane. I know that he's TPing right, or not TPing, but he's basing right now, and he's gonna TP back. Put a ward down. I'm just gonna rotate behind these guys bot side because they're so far up. I have nothing to do after I shove the wave like that. They can't escape. I mean, there's no way. Is she really gonna survive? Zed, I mean, you for sure got her, right? Kind of sucks that Renata died, but oh well. Do you want me to not touch this Kaisa? Okay, she can just go mid. I guess I'll just shove this out. I mean, we'll take it. Zed did manage to kill the Ahri, which is good. And not bad for the early game whatsoever. If you don't know what Spellbook does, you can just swap one of your summoners to another summoner, so obviously we're going to be swapping the one that we don't have. And then once you use the summoner, it will swap back to the one that you had previously, but I think it has like a 5-second cooldown or something. So like if you have Flash and you want to initiate, you can get rid of your Flash, swap to Ghost, and then swap back to, what's going on? Why is that guy just like running at me? Swap back to, Flash after you pop Ghost in like 5 seconds, so you could have like both technically in a way. How did Kaisa just die? They traded 1 for 1, I guess? Does that mean I should just stick around? Ouch. I might be able to survive just because I am singed. Thank goodness, bro. Phew. That would have been pretty tilting to die too. Even Jin W I don't think would kill me. Let's just swap Flash for Ghost. I feel like that's probably the best thing that I can go. I'm just going to buy Swifties immediately because I know that Singe does like going Swifties a lot. I think that it's the most common built boot right now. Yeah, it is. And then every single time that we swap a summoner to another summoner, it lowers the CD of me being able to swap summoners up to a certain amount. We'll just hit him a little bit. Obviously, my damage isn't really that high because of my build path. I went boots early on, so I could roam and also just like get back in a lane after shoving over and over again. But you can see the damage isn't that bad. When you press shift on this, it tells you like the estimate of how much damage it would deal if somebody was inside of it. It says about 180% AP ratio. So quite high, right? I'm just gonna goop him, because when I goop him like that, I get an assist. What our goop does is your W is it's grounds and slows. Grounding means you can't use any type of movement ability on it, so like you can't flash. You can't like use Ahri ultimate or anything. We don't really care about this guy doing this to me. It's annoying, but it's not really gonna stop me from wanting to still shove. I'm just gonna walk downwards. Now this guy's here, so unfortunately I die, but that's only because Wukong was there. If I was able to rotate down, I could just pop my ghost and run. That's what I was trying to do. But if the enemy is there, then I just die for it. It's not really that bad, though. Singe scaling does feel good, just to let you know. Like, the thing is, okay, so how Singe functions, I've already explained about the poison and stuff. As you know, the AP ratio is pretty decent. When you get into, like, late game teamfights, a lot of times you're pretty tanky. Because what your ultimate does is it gives you AP, armor, magic resist, movement speed, health regen. Like, it gives you, like, basically almost every single stat that exists. Does it give you AD as well? It gives you mana regen, too. Okay, that guy dies. But the biggest things about that I was explaining is that it gives you armor, magic resist, movement speed, and health regen. Those all are extremely good stats, where as you put more points into your ultimate, it gets stronger and stronger and gives you more stats. And you will eventually become pretty tanky without even having to build any tanky items whatsoever. So because you become tanky without needing tanky items, you can just run into teamfights, utilize your passive, which is the whenever you walk near an enemy or an allied champion, you get 25% bonus movement speed for each champion, and like it can like stack together quite well and stuff. Darn, I couldn't get that. I'd also fat-fingered my W for some reason on accident. Anyways, your fling that pulls them back and flips them over you, if you fling them into your goop, it will snare them. Not that it really matters too much, though. We're just gonna harass him a little bit. I'm not actually trying to kill him or anything. We're just here to be a pest. I didn't want to waste my ultimate either, because just getting his ultimate outright, I think, is beneficial for us. We'll just TP back mid for now. I should have... Oh, it's fine. This is okay. I was gonna say, maybe I should have used a different summoner if I was just gonna TP back immediately, but... I'm just gonna goop him to stop his base. I don't really want him to be able to leave. Our CS per minute looks completely fine. I rooted him, even though the damage isn't going to be that crazy. It's just going to be okay. I didn't mean to have my Q activated there. Whoops. Oh, my goodness. Don't do that to me, bro. Leave me alone. I mean, his ultimate shouldn't be back up, right? Not that it matters too much. I'm just gonna deal some damage to him. I don't think that I can kill him. Oh my goodness, not the Wukong. I'm just gonna fling that guy away. Okay, never mind. I tried flinging him away. I mean, we'll take it though. So I just burned my ultimate. We got a tiny chunk off. Obviously not insane. I mean, we're not really that strong just yet. But I did okay damage, and at least we burned Wukong ultimate, because burning the enemy jungler's ultimate on a champion like Wukong definitely means that my team should technically have so much more survivability if for some reason they all get ganked. So we'll take it. Can't get that minion, sadly. It's chill, though. I don't even need to auto-attack it. That was stupid, because I let myself get hit by his Q for no reason at all. Ari just used her ultimate to run away. We still see where Victor is. There's a ward there. At any point, if, I guess, we want to have a gank happen with Zed, I think that we do have good setup. with my goop into fling backwards if I can pop my ultimate to like get movement speed towards him. What's going to be annoying is that Victor is a champion that gets built-in Rylai's, and he also gets movement speed when he activates his Q, so his champion gets super annoying as the game continues. I'm just trying to farm right now. I don't think that we can ever fight this guy right now, unless like somebody else was here, and I don't really trust myself to not die. Okay, it looks like for some reason he thought that we were on it. I'm just gonna goop here so he can't flash yet. There he goes. I pop my ultimate though. I just don't have to fling him backwards because I'm just getting destroyed. My goodness. Pop my heal and everything. Hey, it worked out in the end, though. Okay, my team is also still inside of a bigger skirmish. I don't even think that I wanted to be a part of this because my champion with my HP right now is not looking too good. I mean, I'll fling this guy backwards, but I'm pretty sure I'll just die with him, no? Yeah, it wasn't even enough. He just flashed back out. Man, was there no way to just run away after getting that kill? I don't know. I felt like the team forced something that we definitely did not want to be forcing. It is what it is, though. We will just build our next item, which is probably going to be... I feel like with Victor having a Rod of Ages, I think Liandry's is the best choice for damage. I could maybe go behind these guys, I guess. Just fling him backwards, and now we just stand on top of him the whole time. I just fling this guy now, even though nobody seems to be able to follow it up. Dang, we can't kill her? Dude, too bad Zed wasted all of his summons when I was already trying to kill somebody. That was a big deal. He wasted his ultimate when he could have used it on somebody else. Oh, well. That guy's gonna live with 1 HP. Nobody can follow it up. Very sad stuff to watch. But it is what it is. I mean... Wow, I can't believe I got that kill. I'm so lucky. There's no clip, bro. I'm not streaming. Dude, this Wukong is really fed. This guy needs to die. Our spike point at 3 items, I think, is going to be hopefully the turning point of the game. I don't really know what I want to go for my items, though. Just yet. But I feel like 3 core is when Singed can get into teamfights without feeling as stressed out about just like immediately getting one-tapped, since sometimes your ultimate isn't at a high enough level that you can get the stats and stuff. So, like, I'll hopefully be, like, level 16 by then, where my ultimate is maxed and I can deal the most. Big fight's breaking out. I'm gonna try to join it. Looks like Wukong got 1 shot, which is awesome. Dude, this is insane. You guys are freaking psychopaths for wanting to do that. Okay, whatever. You guys got me. I got way too much CC on me, and I cannot survive a fight like that ever. I'll just ping that Warwick used his ultimate on me. Damn, that Warwick's gonna live with 1. Still seems like a one fight just because of Urgot, though, huh? Urgot scales very well, too. Well, I positioned myself in a way that got me killed. That is very sad. I'm depressed now about my death because I set myself even further behind inside of EXP when I feel like this Victor should not be up levels on me at all for how he played. Because he did not really do anything in lane at all. Get the rose. I just want to shove the next wave. I know that this champion is super annoying to face. We do have built-in anti-heal with our ultimate when we pop it, so just be aware of that. Nice. That guy just burned his flash. I am most definitely dead here. I can't even move. I'm literally CC'd the entire time. That was insane. Alright, I guess I just sell my Swifties to buy Merc Treads immediately, because this is nuts with me not being able to move at all. I'm just stuck. Every single fight I get CC'd to death. I'm not going to buy it just yet. I feel like it's a waste of money. The only thing we can do is just wait for more fights and just hope that it works better. Not the Victor taking the turret. I have Ghost available, and this guy is super far up. But nobody's going to rotate to assist me with it, so I'm just on my own. Still. Take the wave. Just try to shove in this next wave. Because this should give me my Liandry's here, and then once I have Liandry Spike, that's going to be super nice. I do have TP available if I pop my Ghost. Yeah, it's going to take too long to get there. At least Warwick dies. Did they get Otacon? They did. I should be okay here. It is annoying that I got CC'd again, but it is what it is. Nice, the Wukong died as well. So other items that we could go is either Rylai's for the slow or Deadman's to make ourselves faster and have armor. I feel like I'd rather go Rylai's probably and just play off of being a slowing menace inside of fights. Plus, I feel like Rylai's would be annoying for Warwick. I have another spellbook thing to take. I don't really know what I want to swap it towards yet, though. I still need to use it on other stuff to be able to change it as well. Sometimes you can change the smite, which is super nice for helping out with objectives. I can also take Cleanse, I guess, but Cleanse doesn't work against Warwick. Well, it does work against Warwick. It works against his Fear. It just doesn't work against his Suppression, because Suppression isn't something you can remove unless you have, like, QSS or something. I just walk away from him so I don't die. We got his ultimate off. I feel like this is already a one fight, so there's no reason for me to TP down there right now. I should probably just try to defend top lane, if anything. Warwick, if he's running down there, is going to take forever to get there. I mean, he might be able to ulti somebody very quickly, I guess. Oh, he did not get anybody. Well played, team. Okay, I'm ready for whatever next fight breaks out. I feel like I should just, like, use Cleanse just to get rid... No, I mean, there's no reason. I don't have another summoner. I'll eventually use it just to get rid of it, though. Because I'm just doing this so my next summoners are on a lower CD so I can get it more often. You can never take the same summoner twice in a row. I'm just gonna take Barrier here. I'm just walking through everybody, trying to stay on top of them. Oh, nice! The freaking Urgot just landed something crazy. Damn, so annoying. It was worth my death, obviously, to kill the Jhin. Getting him out of the picture, I think, was completely worth it. So yeah, I just gotta walk around, do my thing, make it so everybody's poison, so then we can deal big damage to them. And influence the game in a good way, I would say. They're not going to wait for my respawn to give me Baron, guys. You guys could have waited 10 seconds. Probably not. No, that sounds like a long time, actually. Alright, so I pop Cleanse immediately just to get rid of it, so I have another summoner. And now, I just try to probably get, like, Exhaust, Ignite, and Ghost on repeat over and over again, because those three are by far the strongest. I'm gonna take Exhaust for now. There's no way to catch up to him unless I pop my ultimate. Yeah, I'll shove top. I just felt like you were going up there for a moment, so I wasn't trying to take his farm. I'd rather have the Urgot have the farm than me. Victor's level 17, but that's also because he has a Rod of Ages, and Rod of Ages levels you up once. I have my item in base, I just gotta go buy it now. We are ready to go. We have the 3 core as I mentioned, and the next fight should be easy if I can make sure that I do not get comboed by like a bunch of CC one after another. Because it is super annoying when I'd have to go like a different build just because I can't survive with Swifties. Damn, my team just popped the hell off. This guy's has Rylai's on him. I just flung him away because I feel like he's trying to flash out. I exhausted him. Nice, he died. So I lived. There's no way that actually worked. So yeah, nice success. As you saw, when I go versus the Fed Wukong, like, what can he do as soon as I'm on top of him? And I have my Q going, and it's just like, dude, if you don't have your teammates around and my teammates are winning, boy, does it get challenging for him to, like, do anything whatsoever to even escape me. Because with Rylai's, he gets slowed, and I'll try to, like, fling him and goop him so he can't run away. I mean, Singe is kind of like support-like in a way with that type of stuff, even though you totally can go into team fights and deal more damage than anybody else if you pop your ultimate and get to have everybody like into your Liandry's poison so they're all burning. And of course, the poison on its own does quite a bit too. We'll just fling this. Oh my god, I just flung the guy in. Oh my god, look at my movement speed too. Killing somebody with Protoball like that is so goofy. But you see my movement speed? Like, I just literally walked near, like, my teammates when they were all fighting the enemy champions, and this is for every single champion. So I just suddenly get a burst of, like, so much movement speed, and I can just run down the Warwick who is trying to run away from me. I know my damage probably is not going to be the highest, but hopefully that was a good showcase of what Singe can do to assist the team, even if I'm not going to be the carry of that game. But I do feel like if your jungler does assist you more often, you can totally pop off harder. Because Fling is very OP for ganks. So if you ever get help, then you can do a lot. So I did third most, a little bit behind Urgot. Kai'Sa did the most, but not bad in my opinion. Very equal damage to the Victor on the opposing side. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Bye.